Hello viewers, you are welcome to our channel, The Hub for Leveling Up Your Life. This is the final part of this series on strategies to master mathematics, especially for students afraid of the subject. In parts 1 and 2, I discussed various strategies you can use to conquer the subject and triumph. In part 3, we examined the history of some renowned mathematicians and how they won resounding victories and great names for themselves, in spite of all setbacks. In today's video, as we conclude, I shall be telling you more of such inspiring stories and how you too can enlist your name among the great. Shall we continue? Number 8. Archimedes. When it comes to relating math to real life, Archimedes was a giant. He applied mathematics to solve practical problems such as determining whether King Hiero's crown was made of pure gold. Archimedes was a brilliant Greek mathematician, physicist, engineer, and inventor who lived from 287 BCE to 212 BCE in the city of Syracuse, a Greek settlement on the island of Sicily. His innovative application of mathematics to practical problems earned him a reputation as one of history's greatest minds. Archimedes is especially known for his contributions to geometry, calculus, and fluid mechanics. His inventive spirit and analytical skills made significant impact in various fields of science and engineering. One of Archimedes' most famous stories involved King Hiero II of Syracuse, who suspected that his goldsmith might have substituted some of the gold in his crown with a less valuable metal, like silver. King Hiero asked Archimedes to determine whether the crown was made of pure gold without damaging it. Archimedes famously discovered the solution while taking his bath. He noted that his body displayed a certain volume of water and realized that he could use this principle to measure the density of the crown by comparing its displacement to that of pure gold. Overcome with excitement, he reportedly ran through the street shouting, "Eureka! Eureka!" meaning, "I have found it." Archimedes' method relied on the principle that a body immersed in a fluid experiences an upward buoyant force equal to the weight of the fluid it displaces. By comparing the volume of water displaced by the crown to that one displayed by a lump of pure gold with the same weight, Archimedes was able to prove whether the crown was pure. This discovery is now recognized as Archimedes' principle. It's a popular principle in physics, a fundamental concept in fluid mechanics. It is what laid the foundation for modern science and engineering, making Archimedes a key figure in the history of mathematics. If you learn to relate math to everyday life events, the subject will become real to you, and your mind will open up to understand it better. Here is how I used my math knowledge to escape being cheated one day. I have decided to include my personal testimonies so that you know I have walked through the road too. Let's hear the story. I wanted to buy land to build a house. Upon inspection, I saw that the shape of the land did not follow the normal 60 by 30 rectangular shape, which is a normal plot. One of the four sides of the land looked abnormally long, and the other two abnormally short. They were parallel to each other. The other two sides were bent. The seller claimed that the land was bigger in size than a regular 60 by 30 standard plot, but I doubted it. On a closer look, however, I realized that the land has a trapezium shape. I used tape to get the dimensions of the four sides and went home. At home, I applied the formula for finding the area of a trapezium, which I learned in Form 2, and I found that the area was smaller than a standard plot. The next day, I told the seller that the land is smaller than a full plot. He said it is not true. Then I told him the answer I got from my calculation. I noticed some signs of surprise on his face immediately. He called his colleague to one side and I overheard him saying, "This man is a witch. Do you know that is the exact figure the surveyor wrote on the survey papers?" I didn't talk. I didn't let him know I heard them. When they came closer, not realizing that I'd overheard their conversation, the man still insisted that the land is bigger than a full plot, but that I should pay the price of a full plot because the shape was not regular. When I heard that, I simply walked away. This is the message. Always relate mathematics knowledge to real life, and you will get a better understanding of the subject and also enjoy many multiple benefits. Number 9, Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton, an English mathematician, physicist, and astronomer, was very consistent. He solved problems by thinking deeply and systematically, often spending days or weeks on a single problem. His era, often referred to as the scientific revolution, saw the birth of modern science, and he played a central role in shaping its development. Newton's contributions to science are vast and transformative. He formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation, laying the foundation for classical mechanics as we know it today. His work in mathematics led to the development of calculus, independently and simultaneously with Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. In optics, he conducted groundbreaking experiments with light, proving that white light is composed of a spectrum of colors, what we call the colors of rainbow today. His famous work, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, which was published in 1687, is considered one of the most important scientific books ever written. It revolutionized our knowledge of the physical world. Number 10, Andrew Willis. Andrew Willis was an epitome of patience, a rare quality for doing exploits in mathematics. He spent several years solving Fermat's last theorem, a problem that has baffled mathematicians for centuries. Don't let me bother you with what the theorem says, but if you are curious enough, search for it online. The theorem was first conjectured by Pierre de Fermat in 1637. This theorem remained unproven for over 350 years until Andrew Willis provided a rigorous proof in 1994 using advanced geometry and modular form. This is the reward of patience. Number 11, Professor Henry Poincare. As a professor, Henry Poincare often said he learned more by teaching others and explaining his methods clearly. Teaching someone else is a great way to deepen your understanding. Explaining concepts forces you to clarify your own thoughts. You can achieve this by teaching a friend or by forming a study group where members take turns teaching different topics. Number 12, Ramanujan. Ramanujan, an Indian mathematician, had little formal training but made extraordinary contribution through self-study and determination in this field of mathematics. Number 13, Blaise Pascal. Blaise Pascal was very curious from childhood. He developed an early interest in mathematics by questioning things around him, eventually leading to contributions in probability theory. At this junction, please press the like and subscribe buttons. We will appreciate it a lot. In conclusion, The key to mastering mathematics is persistence, patience, and a willingness to learn from your mistakes. Many great mathematicians started as students who faced difficulty and fear, but conquered it all through consistent practice and curiosity. If they could overcome their challenges, you too can do the same. But keep a growth mindset. Take it one step at a time and enjoy the journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and bye.